Edinburgh Accies in London, Richmond to be precise, and a tilt at London Scottish in the British and Irish Cup. The morning of the game was spent in the quiet confines of Richmond Park, where even line-out practice had to play second fiddle to the local wildlife. For Accies coach Johnny Else, a stroll in the park was the final chance for some last-minute instruction. It was on the bus and down to Richmond for the game against the English Championship side. Scottish were the favourites for this one, and their early form underlined that. 4 minutes gone and they secured good ball at the line-out. Scottish scrum half Jamie Stevenson had a quick look, saw the gap and beat the cover to the line. The conversion was a simple task for home standoff Dan Newton. 7-0 up for Scottish, and there was more to come in what was a strong first quarter for the home team. Accies under severe pressure on their own line, the ball sent wide, outflanking the visitors' defence, with winger James Love in for his first try of the afternoon. London Scottish then added another try to their total. Again, the ball went into the wide channel, and number 8, Mark Bright, shrugged off a despairing Accies tackle before sprinting in for the try. Number 4 duly came courtesy of centre Andy Ray. A quick step inside and over. Accies did get a try in the first half thanks to a solo effort from standoff Rory Bonner. His initial step bought him space and managed to see off the Scottish cover for a fine score.
Try for Edinburgh Accies number 10, Rory Bonner.
Scottish weren't finished though, and they added another one before the break. Centre Andy Ray again in the right place to finish off the move. (29-5) at half-time, and it was proving a tough day for the Accies. Early in the second half, Scottish won a line-out 10 metres out and showed good control with a drive for number 8 Mark Bright to secure his second try. Then a moment for Accies and their fans to savour. A try of the match and a superb team effort. 2 minutes and 14 seconds later, it was Alex Allen with the try. Then a steal at the back of the scrum. Scrum half Jamie Stevenson caught the Accies defence and the cameraman napping.
Try for London Scottish number 9, Jamie Stevenson.
Then back to what was now a familiar story. London Scottish set up the drive, and it was the home forwards who took the honours.
Accies leaving the pitch number 9, Alex Black. Be replaced by number 20, Mike Campbell.
A second try for winger James Love followed. The ball went along the Scottish line, releasing Love, whose step inside just beat the Accies cover to the line. Accies got one back, a fine run up the middle gave them good field position, then a good offload put Sean Strudwick in the open prairie, and a straight run for the line. Plenty tries, plenty action. London Scottish justified their tag as pre-match favourites. Accies will take heart from the fact that they were competitive, particularly in attack. The home side were clinical at the line-out, and Scottish Sevens internationalist Jim Thompson was delighted with the platform that the forwards had provided.
Yeah, we've got a big pack actually, so you need a big pack in the championship, and yeah, it worked very well, and yeah, we seemed to get quite a lot of ground with that, and also stuck some of their boys in to let the backs kind of play out wide as well. So yeah, to be big up to the forwards. Yeah.
What's the useful thing about the British and Irish Cup for the team? What does it help bring on in the team?
Well, it's good for kind of boys who haven't played a bit as well. I mean, we don't have a huge squad down here, so there's always going to be boys having to play a lot of rugby. So it's good to develop some of our younger players as well, like Tommy Spinks, who's Scotland under 20s and he hasn't played a huge amount, and a chance to play 2 games in a trot in the British and Irish Cup, so it was good, and it's a decent level as well.
And how are you enjoying life? Thank you.
It's good, yeah. It's a real good setup. London Scottish. They've got big ambitions. I love the Scottish side to it as well. Yeah, we like to play a nice, expansive game, and we get decent crowds as well, which is great.
And the level of rugby that you're playing every week as well, it'll be really competitive stuff down here.
It is, yeah. In the championship, it is. It's there's some real big boys. You know, some of the teams are maybe more physical than what we're used to. But no, it's a good level, and it's going up each year. And unfortunately, you don't get as much room for the backs, but in the middle of winter. But no, it's a good level, and it's going up every season.
The positives for Accies in that performance?
Well, I thought the continuity in the second half, when we scored 2 very good tries. One when we broke out from our own half, and we showed lots of ambition. It's definitely a learning experience for everybody at the club, but it's a fantastic competition, the B&I Cup. The players are absolutely loving it, so yeah. So yeah, the second half especially, when we played the ball in hand and we showed some ambition, we played at pace and we were really accurate in around the breakdown. We got a quick ball, and we caused London Scottish a lot of problems in the second half. Sorry, the first half again we were slow to start, and then they were very clinical in our 22. We have to work at making ourselves a bit harder to beat in our 22.
One of the areas I'm sure you look at, and you talk about that, the clinical nature of their game was the drive, and they used that particularly well. So you look at that, yeah, and you go into the next week. So how do you defend against that?
Well, it was the same last week as well. The teams at this level are very, very clinical, and the last couple of years we've been working on trying to be as clinical as you can, and as everybody knows, the games are won up front, and their driving game was very strong. They had a good, well-drilled pack. Line-out ball was their main attacking threat. I actually thought scrum time we challenged them and competed very well. We got a couple of penalties in the first half, but yeah, the platform they had off their lineouts, especially their driven lineouts, was outstanding. It's the best I've certainly seen in club rugby at the level I've been involved in.
3 tries, but it could have been more. There was a big error count, you know, and I think that just mitigated against Accies. But you know, the positives there from an attack point of view.
Yeah, I was very pleased with the attack. Some aspects of the attack. We just need to make sure we're really clinical. We got into 22. We played a lot of rugby in the middle half of the pitch, and then just we maybe struggled when they were really aggressive in their 22, just to get over the line. We were kind of close towards the end there as well, but the 2 tries we scored in the second half, the first one as well, when we broke out from our own half, I was delighted with that score, and that was forwards and backs getting involved, and we were clinical in around the breakdown area. So yeah, it was very pleasing, but yeah, we need to work on when teams are in our 22 about making ourselves harder to beat, and making sure they work a bit harder for their scores.
As experiences go, in terms of rugby for yourself and for the guys and for the whole setup at Accies, how important and enjoyable a day has this been?
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. The whole planning and preparation has been a great experience, and the boys have stepped up to the plate. You know, the conditioning work that went on over the summer from the boys has been first class, and we've been building up to this, and it's absolutely fantastic experience, and it's a great competition. Coming down last night and then staying in the hotel last night and preparing this morning, it's been outstanding, and it's been great for us, and it's been great for the club as well. We're taking a slightly extended squad down as well, so we're trying to get as many boys at the club experience as possible, but making sure that we're competing. That's the number one aim. We want to compete at this level, and you know, today was a tough learning experience, but you know, I thought second half especially we did compete really well attacking wise. Again, it was just the in our 22 we weren't hard enough to beat. You know, we made a number of crucial mistakes in our 22 again, and teams like London Scottish will put you away. There's no doubt about that.
The last couple of weeks we've given a lot of boys an opportunity to play, and we need to find out where people are and going into the next 6 league games. That said, we knew Edinburgh Accies were going to come and play, and fair play to them. They scored 3 good tries and they went for 80 minutes, and you know, credit to them. I think preparing for the game, we knew physically, you know, the nature of them being semi-pro, we're probably going to be at an advantage, and so I think that's where the line-out mauling came to play. What was also pleasing from a coach's perspective was that we looked to play out of the maul as well, and we scored a couple of good tries. Jamie Stevenson got through on a line break off one, and the backs played a couple of phases off another. So in terms of the balance of the line-out play, I thought that was good, and it's something that we're working on all the time.
In terms of the British and Irish Cup and the chance to play these cross-border games, these cross-border rivalries, what does it add? Do the players get up for that a little bit?
Oh, absolutely. I think if you panned around now, you'd see the amount of people that are still here enjoying the atmosphere, enjoying the occasion. I mean, it was great. You know, we were here at 1 o'clock today, and there were already people buzzing around the ground. And you know, the fact that Edinburgh Accies brought such a strong following, and people came to support for London Scottish as well. It's just a good occasion. And I think, you know, Edinburgh Accies, they might have got on the wrong side of a result today, but it looks like they're going to enjoy their trip, and so they should.